Hi! This video will introduce you to the Central College Residence Life Community Development Model, otherwise known as the CDM. Before we talk about the Community Development Model, let's talk about what we mean by community. The Student Development Division defines community using Ernest Boyer's concepts of community. Boyer's concept says a community contains purpose, is open, is just, requires a certain degree of discipline, cultivates caring, and is celebrative. That's a community. Now let's move on to the CDM. So, what is a CDM? The CDM is a programming and interaction platform designed to assist in building relationships. Okay. That's just a fancy way of saying this is what we're going to do to build community in our area. The model has uniform objectives to address the needs of residents. However, it is also flexible because no two communities are the same. The CDM allows each AC to work with individual RAs to deliver info and experiences in a way that best meets and addresses the needs of the area. Let's talk about the objectives or the goals of the CDM. They are The CDM is based around two basic objectives. The first of these is the enrichment objective, which is divided up into three areas: academic, inclusivity, and wellness. Enrichment objectives enable residents to expand their knowledge base and be exposed to new ideas and essential life skills. Most RAs will meet the enrichment objectives through intentional programming. Second is the community objective, which says that RAs will provide opportunities for residents to make connections and interact in their, you guessed it, communities. Interactions can be both formal and informal and can occur on an individual, small group, or large group scale. Creating these connections is necessary for a safe and healthy community to thrive. In addition to formal and informal interactions, the community objective is fulfilled through programming. The difference between enrichment objective and community objective programming is that enrichment objective programming is about new ideas and skills, while community objective programming is all about having fun and building those relationships. Another aspect of the CDM is all area programming. Each area needs to complete at least 2 programs a semester as a staff geared towards all residents in the area. One of these programs should fulfill an enrichment objective, and one should address the annual goals of the college. We'll talk more about this at training. Now let's move on to the specifics of the CDM. Each RA is responsible for ensuring their community meets the 2 objectives each semester. In order to do that, an assessment of your community must be completed. You and your AC will complete this assessment together at the beginning of the semester and again after 6 weeks. Once this assessment is done, you will have a better understanding of the strengths and weaknesses of your community and how much time and energy each objective will require. For instance, let's say that your floor is made up of all first-year students. You know that during the first 6 weeks, you're probably going to need to focus on the issue of homesickness, which falls underneath the wellness objective. You might then decide the best way to fulfill this objective is create a bulletin board on homesickness, which includes information on the counseling center. Or how about this example? Let's say your community was made up of juniors and seniors. To fulfill your academic objective, you might get your residents together to attend one of the Career Center programs on creating a resume. You'll keep track of your progress by using your community development log to share with your area coordinator what you've done and what you plan to do during your one-on-ones. So, there you have the community development model in a nutshell. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to complete the quiz for this video and let your area coordinator know if you have any questions.